Ever wonder why anticipating something feels a lot better than having it? Waiting for a package in the mail, the days leading up to a trip, the foreplay and fantasy of love. As a creative person, it's the staring at the wonder wall of possibilities, brainstorming the dream, vomiting the glitter all over the room without a care for if you can pull it off or not. These anticipations are literally addictive. In this video, I'm going to show you why your brain loves anticipation more than having, and how that plays into the sort of cat and mouse pleasure delay game you have with taking action. And don't worry, this isn't a lecture. It's the one piece of neuroscience that ties everything together: psychology, philosophy, and the weird paradox of why we stay stuck in delay, and how to harness this simple science into inspiring energy without demonizing the delay and without demonizing the anticipatory magic that is a part of being alive. I've helped hundreds of creatives beat procrastination and overthinking. If you're ready for a fully supportive blueprint that helps you do the same, click the link below. Okay, so when it comes to implementation, execution, finishing, bringing the thing down from heavenly space concept land and actually turning it into an actual thing, the neuroscience is somewhat stacked against you. I've linked a few of the studies below for the nerds, but very simply, the very large limbic system in the brain lights up when you anticipate something. The much smaller hedonic hotspots in your brain light up when you actually experience a reward. So dopamine spikes when we anticipate, driving excitement, and that pleasure often outweighs the need for completion. This, my friend, is the fundamental biological reason why procrastination can feel good. And there's a reason why our biology does this, right? Like, it's not just a miswiring or a toddler running rampant and doing all these arbitrary things. It is wired for expansion. It's wired to receive the things that will make you replicate. It's trying to motivate you to survive and to plan. So you combine this unavoidable biology with a very creative brain, and you get a person who, of course, is naturally very okay with delay. You put that human in the modern world and inundate them with choice and fantasy and options and information, and you get someone who is just perpetually in a fantasy. And you might say, well, Cody, drudging up that fantasy, dreaming up the visions, having the ideas, that is crucial in my creativity. Yes, of course it is. Until it's not. Until it becomes procrastination and perfectionism. A lot of my work with people on this channel is working with and harnessing time, cultivating a good sense of what still needs time, what is ready to go, and what is suffering from perfectionism and delay and procrastination. Now, this isn't just a motivational go for it, carpe diem thing. Patience, cultivation, cooperation all play into this. But a good gardener knows that no fruit is going to come from just squeezing the seed in his hand. The seed has to be put into the ground and destroyed. It's got to be destroyed in a lot of ways for it to become fruit. Rumi said, as you walk, the way will appear. Clarity comes with the action. But we often don't want to make a mess. We don't want to compromise. Ultimately, we don't want that huge undertaking to become ours. And that procrastination driven by anticipatory dopamine makes things perfectly not ours. Because when something becomes yours, it becomes real. Ownership is difficult. A lot of highly creative, highly ambitious people have kind of become fantasists in the modern world because it's so easy to sort of attach your ambition to another character on screen or in a book, or they settle for a dream that isn't actually theirs, but they can kind of make it feel like theirs. Then they end up waiting for a time for the magical thing to appear to help them actualize, because everything else is showing up all the time. There's so much noise, there's so much happening that a creator can kind of become okay with just being inside of the noise, like a moth just happy to be circling around the flame. Okay, so WTF, my brain is literally rewarding me for delaying. What do I do with that? How do I sustainably move forward when it literally feels better to just stay in dream mode? Psychologist Daniel Gilbert came up with this really cool thing called the region beta paradox, which Put very simply, and I'm paraphrasing very roughly, is you're in the perfect amount of pain. Perfect meaning it's not enough pain to actually change. A lot of my work with people one-on-one is seeing where they're constantly in this zone of perfect pain, of perfect numbness. Well, how do we get out of this zone? Well, you don't just increase pain. I've tried that. A lot of people have tried that. A lot of people are doing that, and that's just fucked up self-sabotage. We've got a lot of great art from that, I will say, and I digress. It's not like most people are lazy or unmotivated. Most people just maintain a brand of discomfort that isn't for them, and it creates a lighter version of self-sabotage. They have the wrong kind of discomfort. They need to adopt the specific discomfort that comes along with the identity that they're going after. They distract themselves with common dysfunction when they need to adopt a more specific dysfunction, the riskier dysfunction, the more complex and overwhelming dysfunction. People will pour energy into a toxic relationship when they should be building a business and learning software. They work overtime to save money to hire someone when they should be spending that time learning the thing that they're hiring out. They wait and wait and wait to have the right gear when people half their age are making incredible shit on their phones. People endlessly choose problems that justify where they're at. So ask yourself, how can I get better problems? You start by scouring your immediate environment for liabilities and assets. Liability examples: lame friends, toxic lovers, stale personal mindsets that feed procrastination, energy-sucking addictions, overworking, listening to absolutely anyone. Asset examples: ambitious, brave friends, gear that you have already, energy-restoring addictions, rest, quiet, intuition. There are so many little adjustments we can make right now to help us enter into healthier evolutions. Growth is what you're looking for. You probably think that what you're looking for is to somehow have this all figured out, but you're not. A more complex and overwhelming dysfunction and learning curve is actually what you're looking for. All in all, understanding what's actually going on in the wiring of your brain and your nervous system is such a cheat code as a creative person, and it allows for you to just be you and to get rid of all of the wasted energy on the shame that comes from procrastination. And then it makes space and validates those addicting cycles of anticipation. And that's where the juicy shit happens. The key is discernment and good timing. You can become a loving sidekick to your creativity and not just a stale old shame coach yelling at you, telling you you need to do more, when all you needed was just a little bit of clarity and a little bit more understanding. I genuinely hope that today helped you if you've been struggling with procrastination and overthinking. This fear-based creativity, this attention-seeking based creativity, it's so at the core of a lot of our mental health crisis right now. And if you're there, I see you, I feel you, I'm here for you. If you're ready for a fully supportive, strategic blueprint to understand and tackle this stuff for the long run so you can find a much healthier inner dialogue when it comes to creativity and everything I talked about today, click the link below, and please don't forget to sign up for my email list. I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts in the comments. Check out this video next, and as always, I believe in you.